Thank you. Thank you. So welcome. My name is Rahab Munene, and I'll be your first speaker for today. Before I begin with the presentation, I'm going to give you a small idea of myself. I am a student at University of Nairobi, currently in my third year. I study Bachelor of Arts in Sociology and Korean. Currently, I'm in 3.2, and it's quite an exciting journey for me. And I have known Neolife ever since I was a young child. Since I was 3 years old, my mom has been a member of Neolife, and it's been quite of the best journeys actually, because when she joined, she introduced us to the products, which really helped our health. And along the way, while I was growing up, I was using lots and lots of the products in Neolife. Sorry, give me one moment. Sorry. I was using lots and lots of the products in Neolife, and it's been one of the most exciting things ever. Sorry. Sorry, I'm trying to, my screen is giving me issues and I want to retrieve the right presentation. Yes. So I've been using the products, and my mom took the journey in 2002 while me and my sister were quite young. And this is what has fed us. This is what has educated me. This is what has fed me. And the exciting thing about it is this is also what is giving me the income at this moment, at this age. So before I came to know Neolife, I had finished high school. I was the first lot of Matiangi in 2016. And in 2017, my mom was like, you need to get up, you need to start making money. But I was very stubborn. I was still in the honeymoon period, you know, the vacation after school. So I didn't want to think of money. I didn't want to think of school. I just wanted to have fun. And I remember in 2017, we used to attend physical meetings before COVID came. And my mom introduced me to so many, my mom invited me for so many meetings. And I used to go to the meetings. I used to sit for the presentations, but I never used to pay attention. I just used to do other things. You know what young people do? Play games on the phone or read a book. And during the whole 2017, I remember I made so many mistakes that at some point I got depressed. So I was very depressed. I locked myself in the house. I never used to get out. I deactivated my WhatsApp. I didn't want to talk to people because I felt like I'd feel way worse than I already was feeling. And I remember in December 2017, after a whole period of 1 year when my mom was struggling to introduce me to the business, to help me make money, in December, I finally I had hit rock bottom. I just cried and I prayed to God and I told God, I really need something to do, something that will add value, because at this point, I feel like I'm not adding value to anyone. So in December, I remember that it was the third week of December, and we were having a presentation at Neolife. Since it was time of Christmas, not many people were there. And my mom and my sister and I had attended a presentation where one of the speakers asked a question, do you have a dream? That was the most important question that someone asked me, and that's what hit me. Do you have a dream? My dream was to become a millionaire. My dream is still to become a millionaire, but the question was how? How will you become a millionaire? I didn't know how to answer that question. I didn't know what to do. So my easy way was to get married to a rich man. It's easy money. You become like the rich housewives of US, you know, walking around with a billionaire husband. But my mom told me, if anything ever happens, if you guys get a divorce, trust me, you might end up with nothing. And even if you end up with something, it won't be much for you to sustain yourself and your children. So I remember in December 2017, I restructured my dreams. And I remember in January, I made a decision and I said, you know what, I'm going to take part with this business. I don't know much about it, but I want to learn and I'm willing to take the journey. So this is the journey I'm going to show you. It's quite an exciting journey because right now I'm quite an independent person. And I'll say this opportunity has really blessed me. I've been able to make my own money. I've been using the products for quite a while, but right now my health is skyrocketing at this point, and I thank God. And apart from that, I really love lifestyle, and this opportunity has given me the money to be able to travel in different places in Kenya. And Yeah, the freedom, also the personal development. Me speaking in front of you wasn't that easy 3 years ago. I was a very shy person, but I thank God for this opportunity. So I'm going to show you about this opportunity kindly. Be keen and listening. I assure you this is something you'll enjoy. So the company is called Neolife, and I want to be brief and short. The company is called Neolife. It's an international company, and their main aim was to make the world a healthier and happier place. And the best thing about Neolife is they offer different things. The first thing that I've told you is health. When you come to Neolife, you will be given health. Why? We teach you how to live a healthy life. I usually tell young people, your health is your greatest wealth. You might be young right now, but if you're not taking care of your health right now, in 10 years' time, it will affect you. And when you don't have good health, you won't be able to make good money or even enjoy the money you've made. So that's the first thing Neolife offers. The second thing is building generational wealth. This is an exciting thing. You know why? The building generational wealth, we all know what the meaning of generational is. It means that this opportunity is yours. And the moment you take up the opportunity, it's for you and your family. Your kids can inherit this business. So this is something your children can do, even in the late, when you get old. I know it's far away for some of us, probably in us, 60 years to come, let's say 50 years to come, but it's good because you're thinking of your children even before they're born or while they're still young. So the other thing you can do, they offer is it's traveling. Traveling, man, I love traveling. And Neolife offers this. This is one of the main reasons why I stick with Neolife. Why? Because they offer traveling where they give you an opportunity to travel the world in different destinations yearly. When you get at a certain level, you get to see different destinations of the world. And I don't know about you, but traveling sounds exciting for me. The other thing they give is personal growth. I told you I couldn't come before people to speak, but Neolife has given me that personal growth. And I'm telling you, this personal growth has been amazing because even in school and in other opportunities, I've gotten good opportunities because of being a good speaker, because of having being able to plan yourself, goals and motivations, just being able to plan yourself and your future, and also having that personal growth. It's quite a big thing. And most young people lack this. We do not have people to mentor us, but Neolife has really mentored me through this journey. And the other thing is a plan for your retirement. I tell people you might be young, but trust me, when the years fly to the time you'll be 50, you'll actually realize you did not take time to prepare for your retirement. So with Neolife, you get to plan for your retirement. Why? We teach you how to invest. Investing is the big part of knowing whether you have money. Look at Elon Musk. He's a rich guy, but where is his money? Most of it is in investments. So that's the good thing about Neolife. And finally, job security. It's a big thing. Why? We're in a world where we have unemployment. Many young people are suffering with unemployment, no jobs, they don't have incomes, and you're not even assured of the job you have. You don't know whether you'll still have it tomorrow. COVID made things worse, so things are just changing. And the benefit about Neolife is this is a company that has been there since 1958. I love this because it's older than almost everyone who's here. Actually, it is. This company is older than anyone who's in this presentation, including my own mother. My own mother was born in 1972. She wasn't even planned for at that time, but this company came in 1958. So they had a vision for you. And the owner of this company actually came up with the idea when he was 19 years old. Wow, I don't know about you. When I was 19, I wasn't even thinking about this. So Jerry Brussels came up with the idea, and right now you can do the calculations for yourself. 19 plus 62. He's in his late 80s, early 80s, sorry. And his daughter is now taking up the business at also a young age. She started when she was 28. So this is a company that empowers young people. So we're here to empower young people. Why? We want them to have money, income, wealth. Wealth is the best thing about it, health, and also to be able to enjoy the life. So the company has many products. I won't be able to get into this deeply, but the products that are manufactured by Neolife, they have a scientific advisory board that comes up with the products. And this scientific advisory board is made up of well-known scientists. And these scientists have been published in many journals. They've been interviewed. They've just done great things, I can assure you. And whoever invited you, tell them, send me a link about the Neolife University. I want to get to know more about these scientists. You need to know where this product of cancer. Chemotherapy, I know we all know what chemotherapy is. Dr. Akafas was a pioneer of chemotherapy, and because of him, he said prevention is better than cure. So he partnered with Neolife, and they came up with many products that I can't begin to mention, but you'll get to see them along the way. And the other thing about Neolife is it's in over 55 countries. Neolife is international, guys. It's not only in Kenya, it's in Uganda, Tanzania, South Africa, Nigeria. We have people in Australia doing the business. We have people in Canada doing the business. We have people in the States doing the business. We have people in Asia doing the business. So this is actually a big opportunity. And especially in the States, you will get to see many young people doing this business. And apart from that, we have values. Our values are what lead us ahead. It's what keeps us for the past 62 years. The first one being absolute integrity. People are number one. You are our number one priority. Products that work. I had bronchitis when I was a kid. My mom introduced me to the products, and I've never had bronchitis or any asthma issues or any chest issues ever since then. And I thank God for that. We also have equal opportunity for all. This is something that anyone can do. As long as you have an ID, you can do this business. Even people who are 90 years old are doing this business. So what's stopping you? So we also have a long-range vision. This is something that we said that your kids can do. And like I said, invest in your health. I can't begin to say this, but the more you join us, the more you'll get to know about our health talks. We usually have health sessions, which really help young people. We have many products, as you can see there. We have even skincare products. I know women love this, but I usually say also there are men who love taking care of their skin. Our skincare products are amazing. Why? They are marine-based, and marine means it's one of the most expensive skincare products to ever exist. But the benefit about our skincare products, it's affordable, it's out there, anyone can access it, and it really gives great results. We also have wonderful home care products. Our home care products are Go Green products. We really educate people on how to live a biodegradable life and also take care of your skin. You know, these detergents we use usually affect our skin. And there's an article, they did a documentary in South Africa in the early 2000s. Neolife saved 25,000 penguins. I'm sure the person who invited you can get you that link. It's quite an exciting link. You should get to see it. We have farm care products. These products are quite many, and I can't begin to mention them. But now let's get into the money part. I know we all like money. I like money. I joined because of the money. My health was okay. I was young. I was okay. So for me, it was the money part. So what Neolife does, they incorporate the network marketing system. What is network marketing? Network marketing is simple, and I know everyone can see my screen. I won't be able to read everything, but network marketing is where you develop a network or an organization of people who are moving or using products or services. So I'll repeat. You develop a network of people who are moving or using products or services. Don't worry, you'll get to see what I mean more. But why network marketing? You know, network marketing has been there for the past 50, 60 years right now. This is something that has been going on for more than 60 years. And it has helped so many people who have not even been able to complete campus, not have degrees, many people who haven't had jobs. So it's been able to support a lot of people. And network marketing is good. Why? You do not need an employee. It has low startup capital, no special degree, unlimited income, tax advantages, time freedom, and ability to leverage. These are the many advantages of network marketing. And it's just simple. What network marketing does, it gets rid of the middlemen people and directs you to the manufacturer directly. And this helps you to get out of the A quadrant to the B quadrant. What do I mean? Employee and self-employed to become a big business owner and an investor. And that's what we are teaching you, to become a business owner, because with Neolife, you're a business owner. And then with that money you get, you start investing so that the money works for you. You do not have to be there to make the money. And it's simple. It's quite simple. And I'll just explain it quickly. This is you. You become a member with Neolife. We all had to join with Neolife. And it's simple. Like I said, it has low startup capital. You start with the lowest fee of 9,000 Kenya shillings. or if it's that expensive, we usually tell people you can start with 7,400, which is the lowest package we have. And in that, you get a kit. A kit has 2 products and literature and an ID with your name and a number you've been given by Neolife to say that you are now a member of the Neolife family. So it's quite simple. They tell you do a few things, just a few things. 1, use the products. Use the products. I've used them since I was 3 years old, and I tell you these products are great. So great. I am a living testimony, and I know my skin has been great, my health has been great. I do fitness and I still invest in the products, which has helped me. The other thing we tell you is share the products. What I usually tell people, profits are better than wages. There's nothing exciting like making money on a daily basis. So with Neolife, you get to make money on a daily basis. And it's quite simple. They tell you, do this part-time, full-time, whatever suits you. I'm doing it full-time. I'm still a student and I still have to get my degree. So I'm doing this part-time and it's quite exciting. I'm making money. And the best thing is the moment you get customers, the moment you start buying products or selling products, the company pays you a check at the end of the month of 500 to 5,000 Kenya shillings. At this point, you're called a manager. That's your first level. You've sold products worth 250 points, which is not a lot of products. And now you're earning a check of 500 to 5,000. Don't worry, we all started here. I know some people are like 500 to 5,000. Yes. Sorry, we all started here. And then the other thing, now we tell you don't stop there. Use the products. Share the products. It's all about helping people. Share the opportunity. I love this opportunity. Why? It gives me an opportunity to help others to make money. And there's nothing exciting like helping someone to make money. So with Neolife, you're helping other people to make money. And when you help them to make money, Neolife pays you a bonus check. At this point, you become a senior manager and you're paid a bonus check of 5,000 to 40,000 Kenya shillings. That is your bonus check. And remember, you're earning profits away from your bonus check. So it's quite an exciting and this is where I am. Let me just tell you, this is where I am. The money is sweet. It is sweet. There's nothing sweet like having your own money and just dictating how you use it. You know, when your mother gives you money, she tells you how to use the money. But when you get your own money, you dictate it for yourself. So this is sweet for me. As someone who has no job, this is an exciting thing for me. And finally, it keeps growing. I tell people don't stop there. Have personal development. That is what will build you to a level that you are able to make the money you desire. The money is unlimited. I remember those are one of the benefits we said about network marketing. The money is unlimited. Just keep helping people. This is a business where you help each other to grow. You pick someone and you help them to step up. And the company always rewards you for helping other people to step up. So when you do that, when you help people to step up and you have a network, I remember we discussed what network marketing is. If you have a network of people who are moving products and services, the company pays you a good commission at the end of the month. The products and service need to move for you to get paid. So when you're having a network of people who are moving the products and services, at the end of the month, you've been able to accumulate 4,000. Here you're a director and your check is from 50 to 100,000. I don't know about you, but this money sounds good. I usually tell people, plus the money you have, if you don't have any income, add it plus that. Isn't it better? Yeah, I say personally it's better because if you're at zero, you get at 50,000. It's better than nothing. And the best thing is you're doing this part-time. And there are many advantages. You know, the business just keeps growing. There are many levels and the income is unlimited. I can't begin to tell you. The money ranges from the lowest to the highest. How much can you imagine the highest is? I can imagine the highest is earning probably 5 million Kenya shillings monthly, or 10 million Kenya shillings monthly. And there are people who are doing that. There are people who've been in the business for more than me, for more years than me. People who've been there for 18 years and they're earning good money. And those are the people who are mentoring me, people like my mother, which is quite exciting. And the person who introduced my mother to the business. So I don't want to dwell deep. Someone will come and talk about the internet. Someone will do that. They'll explain to you how Neolife gives you your own website, how you can manage it on your phone, and you can do this business business anywhere. And like I said, you get to travel the world. Whoever invited you will tell you the different destinations that people have been. And it's quite simple. All you have to do is have a dream. The first thing, I asked you this question, what is your dream? Have a dream. That's the thing. I have a dream. And trust me, I'm not where I really want to be. I tell people even the chokora anaota, kila mtu ako na mioto, but the question is, how many people can get to where they want to get? So with your dream, have that desire. If you do not have the desire to get where you want, it's just a wish. You're just having a wish. It's a wish list. It's a wish list. It's not a dream. There's a difference between a dream and a wish list. So have that desire. And finally, believe in yourself. I tell you, even apart from this business, in other businesses, many people have been discouraged. You can look at Mark Zuckerberg. He was told not to leave campus, not to leave university, that the only way he can make money is through a degree. And look at him now. So believe in yourself and in God above all. And finally, have patience. With this business, you need to work it. You need to give it time, 2 to 5 years. It's not a get rich quick scheme money way. With this business, you need to give it time, you need to work on it, and you need to put in the effort. And finally, it's the action part. And I can tell you there are people who took action in this opportunity, and they are going to be speaking to us. And I don't want to talk much, but I want to invite, I've taken so much time, I'd like to invite Nancy. Nancy just joined us last year, and she's done great things. She's going to talk about how to deal with the uncertainties in this business, and I'm sure she's going to do a good job. So Nancy, I welcome you to have the floor at this moment.
Thank you so much, Rahab. Let me share my screen. So good evening. Good evening, welcome. My name is Nancy Risper Atieno, and I'll be taking you through preparing for uncertain times in the economy. So I didn't know what to present. I just came up with something. Small for us. So as Rahab said, my name is Nancy Risper Atieno. I am a human resource professional, and I am also a marketer by study. I studied marketing. I have a bachelor's in marketing from Strathmore University, and I am a human resource professional. I'm currently practicing HR. So today I'm going to take you through this presentation, preparing for uncertainty in the economy. So first we ask ourselves a question, what is your net worth? As someone who is listening into this presentation, what is your net worth as a human being? How much do you own? Or how much are you worth? So what is net worth? Net worth is basically the value of the assets, and the value of the asset a person or a corporation has minus the liability that you owe. So I want us to do an assignment today. Go sit down, look at the assets that you have. Whether you're a young person, if there's savings that mom or dad has been putting aside for you, then those are your assets. Then if you've been working this business, or if you have a business, or if you're employed, then look at what you owe. Look at the assets that you have as look at the assets that you have as an individual. So these assets are very important. So for you to gauge your financial health, and this provides for you a snapshot of what's your current position. So let's do this assignment. Go look at your assets, then minus your liability. So what do you have and what do you owe? Then at the end of the day, you'll see how much your net worth. Well, if you do this mathematics, some of us will be shocked by how much we use our money, and some of us will be shocked by how much in debt we are in. So I want us to do this assignment and then go look at yourself. Are you worth negative or you worth positive? Then at the end of the day, then we'll start restructuring one by one as we go down. So what are your assets? As you're going to do this assignment, I want you to go look at what are the cash inflows that you have, your financial assets that are flowing in. These are in terms of bonds, if you've invested in bonds, pension, stocks, receivable, and bank deposits. Then also look at your physical assets. If you're a parent, how much is your real estate worth? How many livestock do you have? If it is cows, goats, sheep, look at those. How much are they worth? Because we already know the values of the different livestock we have in our different homesteads. Look at your precious metals. If you have gold, how much is that worth? So, and then look at your liability. I know most of us, if not all of us, owe Safaricom because you've taken an M-Shwari loan, or you're investing in M-Shwari, but there's some money you've already started removing. So you owe Safaricom. Then look at those liabilities. Or some, if not all of us, if you're in Kenya, you owe Tala, or you have a car loan. So then these things you look at them and you minus all those as your liability. Then your assets, as you look at this spreadsheet, you find that it's your cash, your unit trust, if you have security, if you have receivable, personal properties, cars, houses, and your liability is your current debt. I know some of us have credit cards, but those are bad for you because they are liability. You pass by a shop somewhere, you see a nice dress for us ladies, or you see some nice shoes and you're like, I want to swipe my credit card. That is a liability to you because you're using money that you do not have. So go and look at your credit card bill that the bank gave you last month. Have a look at it keenly and see how much you've been spending. Well, that money you could have used it somewhere else. And even your current debt. What debts do you have? Your cars, some of us are taking car loans, but then especially for us young people, we need to understand, but by the time you buy your first car, it should be cash up front. So as a young person listening to this presentation, make sure that those people who are telling you, oh, you can take higher purchase. Yes, it's fine. But then when you look at keenly the calculative information about higher purchase, you find that higher purchase is even more expensive. So why not save up for your car and buy it cash upfront? If you're a young person, this is a challenge to you. Why are you going to buy a car yet you can save that money and buy the car upfront without incurring any other far liabilities? So go look at your assets, minus those liabilities, and at the end of the day, see your net worth. Most of us, actually 80% of us, are at negatives. And that is what you're trying to work on today with this presentation. So how do you fix your net worth? One is to pay off your liabilities. With this economy, you might be working and you're earning maybe on half salary, you on no salary, but then you have something you're doing, like if you're in this opportunity, then you have profits and bonuses that you receive at the end of the day. So then look at the debt that you have. Pay off those debts from the smallest liability to the largest. Why are we saying from the smallest to the largest? It's because once you have one milestone taken, you get encouraged. And at the end of the day, you'll move to the second milestone and the other and the other and the other. So look at those. Your smallest liability, make sure you pay it off. And then you move to your largest liability. Then look at your loans, the higher purchases that you have, look at those. And at the end of the day, you'll have fixed your net worth. So how do you make your money stretch for you? Some of us are students, some of us are parents, but when you're paid, say those who are in this opportunity, if Paul Matu pays you your money at the end of the month, like those of us who are paid last week, then by now your money has already ended. You do not have any other money that has remained. So then how do you make your money stretch through the month? One is you see what is essential. Then you divide your spending into three. So you can divide your spending into three. 1A, 2 is B, and then 3 is C. So the A is your food, your water, your rent, those essential things that you need to take you by at the end of the day. Then 2 is your cars. So those who have cars, if you've taken it via hire purchase or you've just taken it on cash, then you need fuel, you need to take your car for servicing. So those things are now what you take care next. Then 3 is your subscriptions, your entertainment, Netflix. If you love golfing and you have maybe a membership fee somewhere, then those are the things you take. So you make sure that you take care of your A's first, then move to your B's and your C's. Sometimes by the time you move to your B and your C, you find that you don't even need to do some of the things that are maybe in C, because they may be luxurious, and at the end of the day, it won't make your money stretch through the month. So make sure that at the end of when you begin the month, you look at your A, B, C, and then organize them and take care of your A's first. Then move to your B's, look at your money and make sure that it stretches at the end of the day. So what you do with your ABC is basically budgeting. So track your expenses. We have different applications that will help you track your expenses. And there even you can do them on your phone. How do you track your expenses? Today, if you buy airtime, say for Safaricom, for Airtel, it will charge you a transaction fee of 2 shillings. I want us to go sit down, and if you're an Airtel user, or if you're a telecom user and you buy your airtime through, say, M-Pesa, go look at how much transaction charges you use. And you've not been taking into consideration those transaction charges, because it's 2 bob here, 10 bob here, and then and like that and like that. So you need to track even your transaction cost needs to be tracked down. So track all your expenses. And some of the applications that you can use is, one of them is even on Google Play Store. It's called Money Lover. When you look at Money Lover, it gives you different informations that you need to have. So it helps you to track, this month I've received, say, this amount of money, and this is what I've used, this is the transaction cost. It deducts all that. So at the end of the day, like at now, I have this amount of money, and it is now, say, today is the 17th. So it is now, today is the 17th. So you find that how much amount of money do I have for the rest of the month? Then it also helps you to stretch your money. So savings, how many of us do have savings? You need to save first before you spend, and not vice versa. Have a current account and a savings account, so that money comes into your account. If you paid your bonuses, then this account, money comes into your account. You maybe say a savings account, this is the amount of money I want to be saving first. The bank saves for you first, then the rest of the money you use it for your normal expenditure. So I'm going to take us through something called an emergency fund. COVID has taught us that in terms of emergencies, like last year, most of us were not prepared for this pandemic. And previously, we used to tell each other that you need to have an emergency fund of, say, 3 months. But then COVID has taught us different. COVID has taught us that at least you need to have your emergency fund of at least 1 year. So going forward, most of the people are working on their emergency funds for at least 1 year to cater for your 1 year expense, so that you won't be struggling, you won't be looking for money here and there. Maybe you're struggling to get that money, yet you could have been comfortably using the money that you have set aside as an emergency fund. So what is an emergency fund? One is, it's a money stashed away so that people can use it at times of financial distress. Like last year when we had the pandemic, then most of the people used the emergency fund, those who had the emergency fund. So the purpose of this fund is just basically to improve your financial security by creating a safety net that can be used to meet your emergency needs. So how do you calculate then your emergency fund? One is you look at your expenses for a month. If your rent is, say, 10,000, and your groceries and everything else comes to around 5,000, and maybe your transport money comes to around 3,000, that is 18,000. So basically your monthly expenses are 18,000. So this 18,000, you need to multiply it by 12 months, because currently the way COVID has taught us is you need to have an emergency fund of of at least 1 year. So you take your 18,000, you multiply that by 12, then that gives you how much you need to have in your emergency fund. Then you start saving for that emergency fund. So if you do not have an emergency fund, I would really urge us to go and look at having those emergency funds. Then in these emergency funds, you can save them in different things. You can do money markets. So if you save them in money markets, then at the end of the day, you'll get at least interest at the end of the year. Most of the money markets funds have interest of between, say, 10% or up to around 9%. Those are like the best money markets funds that are in the industry. So then this emergency fund, you can put it in your money market funds. At least it is less, it's risk averse. You do not have a lot of risk when putting your money in money markets fund. So one thing I always tell everyone, and anyone I talk to, is invest in at least 8 ventures, because you do not know what disaster may come upon your land. Actually, this is in the Bible. It's in Ecclesiastes chapter 11, verse 2. So invest in 8 ventures. You do not know what disaster may come upon your land. Last year, we had one disaster that came upon our land, or rather upon our world, and that is the pandemic, which is COVID-19. So this COVID-19 got us off guard, and we found ourselves moving up and down. Some had to move back home because they couldn't pay their rent. Some had to downgrade their children's schools because they did not have enough money to take care of those. So then this already, the Bible teaches us that we need to at least invest in at least 8 ventures, because then you do not know what will come upon your land. So then how do you invest in those 8 ventures? Well, I've given 5, but then you can look at more, and there's so many things that you can do with your money. So how to grow your money is when you go and look at T-bills. Go and study T-bills and T-bonds. These are government funds that will help you grow your money within there's short term and there's long term. Then 3 is money market funds. Like I said, you can put your emergency fund in your money market fund. Your emergency fund in the money market fund, yes. Then 3 is circles. Circles are good because they give you dividends at the end of the year. When you're doing your AGMs, then if you've been contributing like monthly, or when you get the money, then at the end of the year, you get good dividends. Then 3 is side hustle. I want to talk a little bit about side hustle. So one, Warren Buffett said that you never depend on a single income. Make investments to create another source of income. So then we want to introduce you to Neolife, which is a side hustle with a difference. So here we do what we love, because we love the products, we love the organization, we love Neolife, because Neolife makes, it actually helps the world to be a healthy and a happier place. So then when you're looking at a side hustle, what then do you look at? It's what you look at what you love. Do you love what you're doing? And all of us at least need to have something on the side, or you have, at least don't just have one source of income, the way Warren Buffett says it. So do you love what you're doing? Then if you love what you're doing, then at the end of the day, what are your interests? Is the side hustle that you're looking at really going to interest you? And are many people doing it? Now, some of us are looking at this. If you're looking at this opportunity as a side hustle, or if you're looking at this opportunity as your main hustle, then this is the way to go. Now, some of us, then you see people are different. People have different opportunities. People have different line graphs. So you might be at your 9th step and I'm at my 20th step. I'll get into this opportunity and do it better. Or any side hustle that you look at. When we think about a side hustle, we're thinking there's so many people in this market that we cannot do it. But then you shouldn't think that way when you're looking at a side hustle. You need to think that I'm going to do it, and I'm going to make a difference in someone's in this industry, or rather in someone's life when I get to do any side hustle that I look at. So then this opportunity, like Neolife, does a lot for you. Why? Because one, the world is going to a gig economy, and I know one of my colleagues will talk to you about the online businesses. But then this is one of the online businesses that you need to look at, because this is a gig economy with a difference. You can do your work, your side hustle, or rather your main hustle, from your house without even looking outside, because you can do it from your bedroom, from your office, your home office. Why? Because this is the gig economy with a difference. then one thing I always tell people is we miss opportunity because we lack preparedness. When you're looking at different opportunities, you're like, I don't have money for that. I can't start that. I can't start that. It's because you're not prepared. Why not open your mind and get to listen to different things and get to look at different side hustles other than just being negative all the time. In Luo, there's something called, and I want us to also go and look at this. There's a poem that is written, Chaka Chaka. Chaka Chaka is just start in English. Chaka Chaka, whatever it is that you're looking at, whatever opportunity that you're looking at, Chaka Chaka, whatever side hustle you're looking at, Chaka Chaka. Why? Because when you just start, then things start to open. Because you've already given it faith and you're faithing it and you're going to start that business opportunity. And I'd like to say that when you just start, then things start to open up. And that is what has happened to me. I joined this opportunity 6 months or so ago, and I joined it in faith. I just decided I'm going to just start. And then just starting has made me move through the ranks. And also the other thing is my health has really been good, because I've been in an environment where there's a lot of dust and a lot of everything. Everyone around me has been getting colds. Everyone around me has been getting different diseases, coughing here and there. But during the 6 months, I've been taking these products and I've not gotten a cough and I've not even gotten a cold. Why? Because these products work. And this business opportunity, if you're looking at it, will be really good for you. And we are looking at it as a 2 to 5 year plan. When you start today, chaka chaka, just start and everything will just open up for you. You're in this business, not alone. We are with you, because when you get into this opportunity, you'll have someone else to help you, to hold your hand and make sure that at the end of the day, you're doing the right thing and you're earning your bonuses and you're earning your profits. And we'll teach you, because as the way Rahab has said it, we do give you an opportunity to self-develop. So take this chance today and join our opportunity. Back to you, Rahab.
Wow, thank you so much, Nancy. I have personally learned so much, a lot. I did not know much about the investment and the many ways. I didn't even know the phrase where you need to invest in 8 ventures, because you do not know the issues that will come your way. But yes, thank you so much, Nancy. You've done quite a good job. You've educated us. And now we will head to the online part. I know many of you are excited to also know how you can do this business online from your home or wherever you are. So I won't take long. I'd like to invite Sylvia. Sylvia, karibu sana. Take it away.
Hello.
Yes, Sylvia, karibu.
How are you, Rahab? Can you hear me?
Yes, you're quite clear.
Are you sure I'm clear?
Yes.
Okay, good evening, everyone. I'm Sylvia Remojenga, and I'm young. As you can see, I'm young, and I'm excited to share with you today about how I do my online business. I started this business about 3 years ago, while still in campus in my first year, 1.2. And the reason why I started this business was because I just wanted some extra income, extra money in my pocket as a lady, because having issues with pocket money, shopping money, airtime money, all that really bothered me, and I didn't want to keep calling home for such things. So I started doing small things like selling earrings, clothes, such small things. And I met somebody who was moved by what I was doing, and they were asking me, why are you even struggling after class? You start looking for some money and all that. And I was like, I just want some little income for myself to just feel good by having it. Do you know how it feels like to have your own money? You can make your own decision, have freedom. That's what I really wanted. And I chose to start the business part-time when I was studying. I started doing it after classes from 4. I just give it 3 to 4 hours in a day, and I was able to make like 500, 1,000, 2,000. Like the first day I made 2,500. I was so excited about the soap called G1 Laundry. That's the soap that I sold to the hostel students. They don't like washing. G1 Laundry is very exciting. You can ask your upline about that. And I made my first profit then, and that's when I moved out from my hostel to rent a house outside. I was so excited because 2,500 that time, getting it in some few hours, it was really exciting. So I saw the possibility of the opportunity and chose to do it seriously. Although I had to do it part-time because now I have to study, but it was good because I shared it with my friends. Others joined the business. My first bonus check was 603 in the month of February. And I joined in February 26th. And because February, it was a leap year, by February 28th, I got the check. So just 2 days and I had 603 anyways, and 2,500 profit in a day. I was like, what kind of a business is this? This is exciting. You make profit just the first day. And I was like, hi, this is a golden opportunity, and I'll share it with other people. And I did that. I shared with my friends in class, my friends who we were with in high school, the people I know at home, and they were excited. Some of them joined, some didn't. And that was the bitter truth that almost made me quit the business, because not everybody would support you, even your closest, your family, your best friends, your boyfriends. Not all of them will support you. But because of the trainings and my uplines, I got that courage. So I'm not going to tell you so much about my story. I'm going directly to the topic that I was given today. I was told to handle social media. And the first thing I can ask you, because even me, it happened to me. I used to believe social media. First of all, I never had a Facebook account before. I never had Instagram app in my phone. Even the Facebook app, I don't think I had it, because I'm that reserved. So if you're here and you feel like you are reserved, like I'm not that kind of social person in media, but I had to do it because I was willing to learn and to be teachable. So I heard about the TZ, the countries we are doing with, they were doing well in online business and they were making money, really making money, especially ladies. So I said, this thing, I have to do it no matter what it costs me. If it's buying a new phone, if it's doing what I need to do it, because I have to make the money that these ladies are doing. I chose to be willing. That's one thing I need to tell you. You have to be willing to learn, because it's not easy. If you're an introvert or just somebody who doesn't like that phone thing, you would find it so difficult, because I was like, will I keep staying on the phone? I know most of the young people like that, but there are people who are different. So I'm telling you, the first thing, you have to be willing to learn. Social media, it needs a lot of patience and still persistence. Patience is you wait for something when you just sit, but persistence, you keep doing it no matter what. It's not giving results, but you have to still do it every day. Like you wake up and pray every day. That's how you have to do social media. So it's quite challenging when you start, because believe me, you'll not get the results fast. Even maybe you'll just take like more than 6 months for you to start getting the results. Personally, I started social media during this COVID period. I thank God the COVID came anyway, because I don't think I would have learned to adjust to such things. So I started in March when COVID landed in. I started this page thing, opening my own page and registering and all that. And I was being helped by my friends, the team we work with. And most of my friends were discouraged. They didn't even continue, but I did it. I said, I'm going to learn whatever it, but I felt giving up and all that. But my upline, thank God, my upline always had my back. So I learned every day. I opened my page and I started doing it. I started posting daily. I know you're asking yourself, how do you even do it? Maybe your upline can maybe clarify on that. And also we have videos that can help you with that, but I'm just going to be brief. Please allow me to be practical today. I have not done so much research like maybe Nancy. I thank Nancy for that content. It was, we learned that in high school, and it's exactly what you have presented in campus, because I did the same course like you. And I'm just going to be practical, tell you what I do, just what I do every day, and I hope it will help you. So Personally, I do Facebook and Instagram. I started Instagram just a few months ago. Facebook, I started in March last year. And it has been an exciting journey. For me, I have 2 pages, one to help me sponsor the business people and one to help me sell. For me, I have specialized with fertility issues for ladies because I've realized most of us ladies are desperate with that. Who wouldn't want to have like the fruit of our womb? Everybody would want. So I chose I'm going to specialize with this so that I can be a professional in it, have information in it, and help so many women, because of course women are many and we all want to give back and all that, have a family. So beautiful. So that's how I started. I was taught how to have a community, how to boost my page to attract people. But what I do personally is to excite people using my page. I post things that everyone wants to know what I'm doing. I post, you also have to post yourself and the activities you are doing. Don't just put, okay, the content you are putting, maybe it's fertility things, but also you have to show them that it's you. Show your face, show what do you do and who you are, what are you doing, the activities you do every day. You know, they get to familiarize with you and to get the confidence that you will help them. And they get to know that you're real. And also you make sure that you have necessary content. Content that is, you know, necessary for what you're dealing with. Because if maybe you're doing maybe a cooking page, then you go putting things like clothes and all that information about clothes, you know, you're not focusing on what you want to deal with. So you have to be conscious of the content, and it also has to be attractive. If it's Facebook and Instagram, people want to go and find attractive photos and content in what you're doing. Don't be too wordy or too theoretical. You have to just create a nice photo that will attract people. We all know we are visual beings. So when you see something that is beautiful, you'll click on it and see what is talking about that. So, and also now the captions, you must have a sensible caption and a quality photos, things like those. I was taught, and I started posting them. But the other thing that is a bit confusing is, or demanding, is the consistency. You have to really be consistent in your page. We have these peak hours that you have to post. Normally, we are told, when I was doing my research, like from 7 a.m. up to 9, that's the time people are going to work. They're on the way, so they're on their phones. That's the best time to post. The other time you have like after lunch during 2 to 4 p.m. you can post at that time. It's also nice because people are now going home from work, that they are going to go through their phones. Then we have from 6 p.m. to 9 p.m. as well. People are settled at home. Others are just relaxing with their phones. They're trying to rest. That's the best time to post as well. So we should not also, something else I learned is that you shouldn't also post too much post in a day. Like you just post 1 to 3 posts, because even you know, when you keep somebody keeps SMSing you this, yani you feel like it's even, it makes you feel you don't want to go through it because it's there all the time. So you have to make them expectant, but also you have to moderate how you posting. So you have to give it like a time limit. You post one at that time, the other one at this time. You space the time very well so that you can capture their attention. So, and on the other thing I learned is about the consistency. I've told you, offer a helping hand to people. That's something else I learned. Okay, this is about business, but also we are trying to impact people's lives. That's the best thing I love about this business. The products are fantastic. So you have the products that are going to help you touch people's lives. You have the best products that work, products that are researched by scientists and all that. They work. Trust me, they work, because personally I came to this business when I had UTI. UTI is an issue for the ladies, concerning the ladies. And I used Care alone. And in 1 week I was okay. Care. The itching stopped, the discharge stopped. I was just okay. So that made me it added my believability on the product. So what I'm telling you is work on your knowledge. If we have trainings, then you have to be there so that you can be knowledgeable. Mind you that we are in a world that is evolving ever. Now and then, even the fonts that we started with are not the ones you're having now. So for you to be relevant in this world right now, you have to adjust, you have to be willing to get the knowledge, to be teachable, to know what what is going on, so that you can also be able to offer a solution and fill a gap in the society. So that's one thing I'll tell you. The knowledge, you need to have the knowledge. You need to also get, and when you get the knowledge, you get the skill when you practice it. So when I was told, oh, there's this social media and all that, I knew I have the knowledge. Yeah, I used to attend the trainings. I used to learn about the products, but now I have to practice it. Even if I fail, even if it doesn't have results right now, I have to be persistent, apply it, then I'll get the skill. I got the discipline. I got the habit of posting. It's now part of me. Like, if 6 gets and I'm in a matatu and I have not posted, I feel like I'll go mad. I have to post because my audience are waiting. You know, they are spectating. Your audience are spectating outside there, and they're like, oh, our doctor today has not posted. What's up? They just want to see, oh, what's about today? Is today about PID? Is it about UTI? Is it about fertility problems? They are waiting. They are eagerly waiting, and they are looking at, is this doctor consistent? Are they real? Do they actually help people? Do they have testimonies? When you help people, you help people and they give you testimonies. You write the testimony down on their page. Write it. It was Betty who was helped. It was so and so who was helped. They had this issue. Put it down so that people can have faith and continue believing in you and the product. And they'll actually contact you. Personally, first of all, I want to tell you the money part about it, because I don't believe, do you know, social media, you don't even post the products, you post the problem and you say that you have the solution. You don't post what the solution is. You post the problem. Do you know we have PID? Do you know it can cause this and this? It can make you not give birth. We have a solution. You know, you don't say what solution it is. So people will be like, hello, where are you, Dr. Sylvia? I'm outside your office. They even call you doctor, and you've not said you're a doctor, but you've said that you have alternative ways to help fertility issues and all those. So they are like, I'm outside your office, and they are willing to pay no matter the price for you to help them. And you're actually not lying, because the products work and you have helped so many people and they have worked. So you have even that believability yourself to give the solution you offer. You actually, like for me, I have 3 doses, the full dose, the half dose, the quarter dose. You think that in the full dose, I can make like 9,000. One sale, my friend, it excites me. That's one day you get 9,000. My friend, are you here, young people? Are you hearing? Ama, you are just there. 9,000 one day. And it's not a day, actually. You can wake up, go deliver your products to someone. Maybe the common customers you have, you can make a sale in a minute or 2. And you make your 9,000, my friend. Hey, it's not normal. Before I knew social media, this wouldn't happen. Those days I used to wait for clients to call me, the normal clients, for me to make new numbers, to get new clients. But social media, they are looking for you, just for you posting the problem and saying that you have a solution. Hey, you guys need to come to social media. Post in Facebook, post in Instagram, those platforms that you have. Post and say that you have the solution, because you actually have it, but you don't know that you have it. So you make 9,000. Me, I can. One day you make 9,000. This person, the other day, maybe they may come. The other client doesn't have enough money to buy full dose. They buy maybe the half dose. Half dose you make like 6,000. Yeah. Then the quarter dose you make like maybe 4,500. And that's exciting. Tell me, Monday you made 9,000. Tuesday, let's say Tuesday you don't even sell. Wednesday you make 6,000. Thursday you don't even sell. Friday you make the 3. It's exciting. By the time you're getting your check, you're good. You paid your rent, you paid your expenses. Now your check is to make other investments, which you need to do, young ladies. Are you there? You've been told you have to have, like, it's not a must, but I always believe you have to have like more than 3 streams of income for somebody who wants to be okay. Because of course 8 are too many, but you can venture in 8 if they're not so demanding. But in this kind of business that you want to be really a professional in it, if you're taking this as a career, 3 streams of income are not bad. You have your Neolife, which you started as a side hustle. After school, I went, now worked, got employed in Nyayo House as a cooperative officer, and I was not okay because there's no freedom, the money is little. I was just like, no, I just don't want to go back to my Neolife business and do it full time. So I know I'm out of time. No, I'm going to tell you something small. When you do this, you get to save up for your projects. Ladies, you need projects, small projects. You can't just be there like, okay, I'm saying Neolife is good business, but you need to have investment somewhere. you get this 9,000. What do you do? Half of it, you reinvest in the page because you have to use money anyway. Do you know that you have to invest in your page? How do you get to reach many people? You have to put money in your account so that it can get to so many people. They can see what you're doing. So let's say you just put half of 9,000, that's 4,500. The other 4,500, it's yours. How do you manage your money? You need to know how to manage your money, girls. The other thing you need to know, this investment that you're going to do, you don't need to take money from the whole money from Neolife and take it to other investments. You need to balance, because you're taking money out of your business, which is not good. You need to just, it needs to help you sustain the other incomes that you're having. So like for me, I'm doing pigs and onions, for example. That is Neolife that has helped me do that. By the way, this business has money. It has money. So if it's the three business that I'm saying, for example, you need to balance. Don't mix your incomes. Maybe you can have somewhere you're saving your Neolife money, somewhere in the farming, and somewhere, don't mix your money, because you'll end up confused, like which business is not doing well, which one is profitable, which one is not. So you also need to take heed of what Nancy said. So that's the three income things. Something I want to insist on. Most people, they are willing to do Facebook and all these social media things, but they are not ready to invest in it. If you're not ready to invest in it, then it is as well as you not doing it. Because as long as you can't invest in it, that's your time, your effort, you learning the knowledge, and your money. Because you need to put money so that it can get to so many people. It's called boosting the page. You boost your page so that you can get many people, a community. It's called a community. These people follow you. These people like you. These people are the same people who will end up being your clients and giving you other clients and being brand ambassadors for you. So you have to always invest back in your business. So the other thing I'll tell you, you guys, you need to take training seriously and get to learn more about the products we have every day, so that you can know actually the power that you have in this opportunity. The opportunity is great. You have it. I've shared with you practically what I do every day. Also, you're not a doctor. You might not know everything. Just run to your upline, text them. Hey, I've been asked about this. What do I give? You tell them, and they forward, and you make your money, So this thing is not hard. I would urge you, if you have a question, you can inbox me. I can tell you more about it, because of time, I have run out of time, but you have so much that you need to know about social media. For now, let's use that. Try, be teachable, be willing, get the information, be knowledgeable about it, then start your page. You'll get to know step by step when you start. But when you keep waiting, I'm not good, then you won't be good. I took since March up to December not selling anything. But this year, January, I wouldn't believe. I was always in the warehouse with profits, orders. January, February, March, April, I'm just, you feel good. Right now, the people are being paid. They're almost finishing their salary. We used to finish our salary right now, date 17. We were already in debt in that employment world. So the best time, you capture that time when they are paid by date 5th to date 10th. They have their checks. Post exciting posts. You have PID problems, fertility problems. They'll cash in your business because they have the money. So you also need proper timing, and you'll make money, guys. Thank you. I'm not going to talk too much. I can really talk. God bless you, and thank you for listening to me.
Wow, thank you so much, Sylvia. I'm telling you, today was just exciting. I'm sure the members have learned, and even the guests have learned a lot. Thank you so much, Sylvia, for that. Because of time, we won't be able to have our final speaker speaking, but I can tell you his testimony is powerful. You guys have no idea. So what's going to happen? We're going to have this session again. We're going to plan for this session again. We are going to inform you guys in advance, and we're going to make sure that he's given a lot of time to speak so that you can hear his story. So the next time we will be back, hopefully it's maybe in 2 weeks. Yes, in 2 weeks. Actually, that is my hope. I'm sure Paul and Judy have heard us. We would like to have this again in 2 weeks. Even Nancy has put her camera on. We're all excited about it. So in 2 weeks, we'd like to have this again, and we're going to plan, and we're going to make sure Fred Merigi, is going to be one of the main speakers, and he's going to give his testimony. But due to time, I'd like to wish you all a wonderful night. Thank you so much for joining us, and please talk to the person who invited you. You do not want to miss this opportunity. Just as Sylvia said, money is in your life. I've seen it, and because of Neolife, I'm able to experience the traveling that I want in Kenya, and I'm sure I'll be able to travel soon out of the world. So kindly speak to the person who invited you. Have a blessed and lovely night. Thank you so much, Judy and Paul. We really appreciate for this session. Thank you.
Thank you. Bye.
Good night.
Bye-bye. Good night.